Hey you guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel, Peter Likes Books. Because I do. I love book tags too. And today I'm going to do the 7 Deadly Sins book tag. I don't think I've ever done this before. I searched it on YouTube, I searched it on my channel, and I can't find it. So if I've done it before, I'm sorry. I read through the questions and I watched Kat's video and it doesn't look familiar to me. I've seen it done before, but I don't think I've ever done it. But anyway, I'm trying something new. So I have this footstool that my camera's on right here and my computer is underneath it. Oh, I'm so genius. So when I go like this, all I have to do is look at the questions like this. I don't have to hold up my phone. So here it is. It was originally designed, created by Bookishly Malaysia, and her video doesn't exist anymore. I went to it and it's gone. Whoop, zap. So I hope she's okay, like I say in all my videos when the people have disappeared. The first question is, so this is basically just the 7 Deadly Sins, but for books. Greed. What is your most inexpensive book? And then this goes along with what is your most expensive book? My most inexpensive book, well, would that be a free book? I think that would probably be that. I don't know. I have gone and gotten so many books at Goodwill. I love to go, okay, I'll tell you what my cheapest books are probably those Scholastic books that are the teen thrillers. I just read Trick or Treat by Ronnie Terlosky or something like that. They're literally 10 cents at Goodwill, and I love them all. So I have tons and tons. Goosebumps are really cheap too. So those are probably my most inexpensive books. My most expensive book, I would say, I don't know, I don't spend a ton of money on books. I do. I spend a lot of money on books because I buy a lot of books, but I don't spend a lot of money as far as I would never spend $40 on a book. I would wait until it was that or I would listen to it on Audible. A lot of times if a book comes out, I wanted to read The Knicks, and it was so expensive when it came out that I was no, I'm not going to do this. Oh, I'll tell you what. I really wanted book 1 of Orange, the manga video. The manga book forever, and I haven't bought it because the only place I can find it is Barnes & Noble, and it's literally $35, and I'm I don't even know if I'm going to like it. No, I'm not going to do that. So, I don't know what my most expensive book is. Probably mine, because I put so much time and effort into it, it's priceless. Okay, number 2, Wrath. What author do you have a love-hate relationship with? I have a love-hate relationship with John Green. I used to love him and could read anything, and I didn't hate Turtles All the Way Down. It just didn't do anything for me, and I feel it's kind of I don't know, I felt he very much wrote the book just to put a book out, and it's because I know a lot of people were oh my god, I was so impacted by this book. Really? I wasn't. I can't find that in there, and it had moments, it did, but being such a huge, John Green fan, I just expected so much more, I just expected, especially on the heels of The Fault in Our Stars, this riveting novel, and it just doesn't hold close for me. I'd like to see him try some adult books. I'd like to see him do something adult, Just as a suggestion, Rainbow Rowell did it, and she did it very successfully. So, Gluttony. What book have you deliciously devoured over and over with no shame whatsoever? We all know what this is going to be, don't we? To Kill a Mockingbird. Yeah, I love the book. And I've listened to it on Audible now. I've read the book. I watched the movie. I'm completely just infatuated with To Kill a Mockingbird. All right. Number 4, Sloth. PP, is that you? Are you a sloth? PP is sitting right down here with me. He's helping me make the video. See? Probably not a girl. Wowzers! Okay. What book have you neglected reading? What book have you neglected reading due to laziness? The Harry Potter series. I just know that once I get into it, I'm gonna have to just keep on reading it. That's my whole thing with series, is when I start series, I like to just read them straight through, like a Netflix series, But I don't know that I'm really in the mood to read them, so I've only read the first one, and I wish I hadn't stopped. Because it's also oh, the other one is Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo, the sequel to, or the part of the duology with Six of Crows. It's so long. I have it on Audible. It's 18 hours. And I'm I wasn't that thrilled with Six of Crows. So I'm I know I want to finish it. And I've just been lazy about it. As well as the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer, which I love Cinder, and I have the rest of the series over there. But, like, I haven't read them just because I've been lazy, you know? Number 5, Pride. What book do you most talk about in order to sound like a very intellectual reader? James Joyce's Ulysses, and I've never even read it, no. I mean, like, I always just drop that when I talk about intellectualism, but, like, I've never read it, and I have no plan to read it, and my mother loved it. She was, like, such a huge James Joyce fan. And what's the book that he wrote, like, Portrait of an Artist as a Dog, or Portrait of an Artist as a Young Man, or whatever? My mom loved that book, too, and I don't know, she was 10 times smarter than I ever was. I never read any of that shit. Like, I mean, if I was in, like, when I was in college as an English major, I had to do that, you know? But, like, I don't know. Ulysses by James Joyce. Number 6, Lust. What attributes do you find most attractive in male or female characters? I gotta think about what I like that's not trite and is not a trope. In female characters, I like real quirky female characters like Stargirl, and, you know, ones that, like, kind of break the mold. The main character in Robin Schneider's The Beginning of Everything is like that too. I don't know. I just like those type of female characters that are kind of like strong but struggle with confidence, but they're themselves. I love that in a female character. And with a male character, I kind of like male characters that I don't like them super confident. I don't like them as super, like, douchey or ego. I mean, obviously. I like when they're very humble and kind of searching and, like, they're not really sure of who they are. I love that in a male character. And I mean, I guess I'm talking mostly because I read most young adult. But, like, to read about, like, a 17 or 16, like, Sean David Hutchinson does this so well in his characters, you know? What I don't like reading, on the heels of talking about John Green, is the same characters over and over again with different names and different, like, body types. Basically, I mean, it's basically that, you know? I like to read, if I'm going to read an author, I like to read different characters in the book. And I'll tell you somebody else that does this fantastically well is John Corey Whaley. I cannot recommend his books enough. They are so incredible. Noggin was one of my favorite books ever. And number 7, Envy. What books would you most like to receive as a gift? I don't know. I receive so many books as gifts, you guys, and you're so wonderful for sending me books. I guess I want, like, gift certificates to, like, my heel is really itching. What does that mean? I just got out of the shower. Does that mean, like, either I have something on my foot, like an infection, or does it mean I'm going to travel? Can somebody leave in that comment section below? I know it's like if your right hand itches and your left hand itches, like, what does that mean? Okay, so, I don't know. I said the Chronicles of Narnia already on here, so let me pick something different that I really would like to own. I don't know. I mean, I really don't. Like, I really just don't. I mean, honestly, like, it's so bad, but, like, if I wanted it, I would go get it, and I never spend, like, that much money on something. I'm trying to think of something that I can't find, you know, that I would love to have. Something, I don't know, like, I go to Half Price Books and I look for a lot of the same books. I don't know, a lot of old books, like Lucille Fletcher, I love her, she wrote Sorry, Wrong Number, I like those kinds of things. Or, you know, like, books that you can't get anymore, like Lace by Shirley Conrad. I would love to have that, because you can't get it anymore, you know? I don't know. I love when people send me books and say, read this. This is my favorite book. Like, that's what I do for people. So I love when people do that for me because it's heartfelt, you know? But, like, I don't just need people to send me books. So, anyway, that was a fun tag. I'm looking at, like, 7 pictures of Kat. Hi, Kat! She don't know who I am. Anyway, I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. I will link her video below. If you don't know who she is, you can go check her out. Everybody knows who she is. And what other tags would you like to see me do? Christmas ones, we're a week away. I got like 15 more to do. So I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.